Stage 1 wraps up for the last time tonight.
She's climbing up the vine climb sideways. Fort needs to be careful and place his footing correctly. We're gonna have 2 clears in a row if he can do that. Use your Pingu powers to climb up. Tournament 9, it was actually his hardest appearance. Yo, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Icewolf Warrior Rising 14. And guys, it's finally here. The Stage 1 finale mixed in with the Stage 2 sessions for each and every finalist until the episode ends. We'll have our 5 out of 8 Grand Champions, our last 2 regulars and rising stars, our only veteran remaining, and yeah, that's pretty much about it, because 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 is 10. I can do math. So let's get it on. Now let's not fool around and get the show on the road. First off today, out of the final 10 will be the Frizzle Fry. Debuted last tournament, and aka he is Hitted, so just refer to him as that, okay? Unless you like the trashy man better, which is what I knew him by when I first met him, so yeah. Anyways, also yay me for I don't have to commentate in 95 degrees Fahrenheit. That was a big mistake, but whatever, I'm over it. And Hitted has achieved a personal best himself. He's wearing a teapot hat as well. I guess he thinks that makes him look stylish. Anyways, already rushing to the fishbone now with 65 seconds left at a good pace. Whoa! And he just had a very bizarre bounce off a peg, but simply jumped off the first peg too early anyway, so farewell to Hitted, bad luck and good try. Or as I like to say, rest in pepperonis. Okay. Next up is the last regular of this tournament, RobloxGamerPlayz7, another tournament 13 returning, also representing the US. I don't remember where he failed last season. It was either the dizzy escargot or another obstacle after that point. My mind's foggy right now. But, surely enough, this is the farthest he's ever made it. He's just now passed for reverse jump hang. A bit of a slower pace than Hitted. He's going to take his time figuring out a strategy here. And he's choosing to go the safe route. That's good because a bunch of people have flopped the dismount already. Such as Brian NASA Space, Tunvi, and Drastical, a few other people I can't remember right now. But Roblox Gamer is past the butterfly spin. Now he's going to take on the Ward's Wall, and from what it seems so far, it's not as hard as it was last season. He has to give it a second attempt though, but he's up 30 seconds as he approaches the nunchuck swing, or as some people like to call it, the Q-tip swing, which, okay, makes sense, but it's not like a bridge that you're balancing on and crossing. Takeshi's Castle reference, by the way. Anyways, Roblox Gamer speeds up a vine climb and beats the buzzer with 13.1 seconds left. Yes, of course you cleared, Roblox Gamer. I don't remember if there was some glitch in his run, but yeah, let's just go with it. It's a clear. Just deal with it. You earned it, bud. Replay shows as he had to get up the Ward's Wall in 2 attempts because he didn't motivate himself close enough to the tip. But he finally did. Nice job. Nothing much else I can say. Now on to 9-time veteran KleverNinjaz. In the earlier tournaments, he was known as KylerNinjaz3970, and has only missed out in Season 6, for which could have been his landmark appearance, like DacTracked. But, you can't change the past now. He's also into the racing community, but also tries to keep more in touch in R&W as well these days, because he's got a lot going on. He's a Pokemon streamer, racing simulators such as NR 2003. Whoa, crap! Did you see that? Alright, the footage is lagging a bit, but as you could probably see, he hugged the last bone of the fish, if that made any sense whatsoever. Nearly lost his balance, but recovered it. He got revenge on the butterfly spin, which took him out in Tournament 7. That was many seasons ago. He's up a wall in 1. Oh my lord, Kyle is prepared for this. He is about to speed up a vine climb as we speak, and is about to smack the buzzer with one of the fastest times, 30.7 seconds to spare. Kyle is going back to the second stage for his second time in his career. Give yourself a victory dance, bud. You deserve it. Amazing. Well, now we shall move on to the second rising star of the tournament, formerly known as NiceCat9009 in the earlier tournaments, and representing Russia, making his 11th appearance, will be Ekardus, or as on social media now as that one little noob, but whatever. His major Icewolf Warrior Prime was in Tournament 6 through 8, where he cleared Stage 1 3 tournaments in a row, which was his past specialty. Hoping he can... never mind, he fails the mount onto the double pendulum. Or just walks off, rather. Yeah, I guess he's not shocked because he says himself that he hasn't done much obbies lately. That's still sad to see him out. Bad luck and good try to Ekardus. Now on to TylerRoberts928, formerly known as Coffee Mug 213 in his earlier tournaments, at least until Tournament 8, where he finally got his lucky break. Last season was his best performance though, as he reached the Spike Ruler, but just behind Eat Ragu, who failed the dismount of Stage 3. Tyler, hoping he can make it back today, has reached Stage 2 3 times in his career, and Stage 3 twice now. As he now looks onto the fishbone, see if he can learn anything from the past competitors. He's making the jump. No! Tyler is out! What happened? I think, just like many others today, he pretty much jumped off too early. Yeah, what did I tell you? That's just not a smart move. What an insane run we've had so far. Currently 19 clears, and at this point we've already beaten the record for the highest amount of clears in Icewolf Warrior as we head into the final 5, and we also got a sunset, but I forgot to change the sunset when I recorded a run, so awkward. Well, the first Grand Champion will be the Tournament 4 champ himself, Firippu, making his 12th appearance. Meaning him and AnEpikReshiram have made the most appearances on this course, beating out Jake the Master 27, who last appeared in Tournament 10. Now, even though Firippu's prime in Icewolf Warrior was mostly Tournaments 3 through 8, because he hasn't been to Stage 2 since Tournament 8. Never underestimate this guy, because this is the same dude who has cleared Stage 1 in the National Ninja League, so you might want to watch out for him the next time you see him in real life. But for now, he's onto the fishbone at a pretty decent pace. No! He lets the bone block his jump, and it just doesn't work out. That's really sad for Philip. Bad luck and good try. Anyways, now on to 7-time Grand Champion, MisterrCoolio, who achieved Kansen Seiha back in Tournament 3. So it's already been just over 10 tournaments ago at this point. He came back after a long hiatus last season to go out on the Spider Cross. Yeah, that's it. His only successful season was way back in Tournament 3, the only time he cleared Stage 1, and that led to him destroying the tower, because for one thing, it was too easy. And the time limit was crap, but regardless, he was still as skillful as he is today, and still hosts MisterrCoolio Warrior as well, as it's headed into its 21st tournament, so very impressive to be one of the oldest lasting ninja comps on Roblox, so that's pretty awesome. Now he's on to the wall though. He's making it as far as he did in Tournament 4. Could we see Coolio make it back to second stage finally? we're gonna see. I also forgot to mention he's a Mexican representative. Good for him. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was such an awkward time to mention that, as he just slipped off the first ledge on a vine climb. That's a similar accident to Bryce Bryan Luck1456's run from earlier. Damn. Bad luck and good try to Braver. I feel very bad now, because he was at the very end. Anyways, moving on will be AnEpik, who is making his 12th appearance just like Firippu. One cool fun fact about him is that he's recently reached the final stage in NWoR 21, which was a huge accomplishment, because literally nobody in that competition made it there since Tournament 11, so big accomplishment to him considering he's a trackpad user, so yeah, he's pretty much the best ninja around who uses a damn trackpad. Now, oh, Fishbone glitched a bit. Oh, jeez, did you see that? I think we're gonna have to get another look at that afterwards, but for now, he's now onto the obstacle that took him out in Tournament 7, the butterfly spin. I think he's used to it by now, even though there was a spider climb in the middle, but doesn't matter because he's already evolved since then, and he's already moving on to the wart wall, and he needs to get up his second attempt. Come on, AnEpik. And yes, he can make it up in 2. As he stares at those beautiful spinning flags of random colors and stripes, he now moves on to a vine climb. Hopefully he can reach stage 3 for the first time since Tournament 9. We haven't seen that from him in a while. But for now, it looks like he is going to clear for old time's sake with 13.6 seconds left. Way to go to AnEpik. Once again, he proves that he is one of the best of the best. But I want to see what happened back at that fishbone. He immediately jumps back to the first peg to avoid getting hit. And then he takes 2 tries of a wart wall, but eventually pulls through and managed to smack the buzzer. That's really all I have to say, because before re-commentating, I had nothing. My brain was dead, so sorry. Anyways, 7-time champion now. Second to last person of the day will be Sonic DJs. Well, not second to last of the day. We still have stage 2 to get through, but you know. Anyways, he's a British representative, and he's now known as KleverNinjaz, so I guess calling him Sonic is a bit irrelevant now. He rides a pendulum, and he's wearing some thick legs today. I like that. He kind of reminds me of wearing baggy pants. Now he's about to tackle the fishbone. Ow! And it tackles him back. And according to him, he was just too lazy to wait. I don't know why. That makes you dumb. Just kidding. Final runner is Aussie Bro, and with his competitor profile is huge because he's had a huge history on this competition. He debuted in Tournament 2, failing the old cringeworthy salmon ladder. I forgot his result in Tournament 5, but like I said before, since that season he's competed in every tournament since. And oh yeah, you like the graphics by the way? Haha, they look like lava. Anyways, yeah, he's always struggled with the salmon ladder in stage 2 for some reason. Although he did get his lucky break as he became one of the 3 to achieve Canton Seha in Tournament 10, along with Sonic DJs. And his history is actually similar to John Sheep now that I think about it, because also since the beginning of the second era, Aussie has once again fell behind of glory. Like, he's failed the Sonic Curve in Tournament 12 and Spider Cross in Tournament 13, so the spider obstacles have also taken a toll on him in the past whenever he fails stage 1. Hopefully, today, that will change that, because for one thing, there's no spider obstacle in the first stage. Just a fishbone he needs to worry about. But Aussie knows what he's doing. He's an 11-time Grand Champion, and he is a Rubik's Cube solving, purple-haired kangaroo of a speed demon he is. I don't care if I stole that reference, I'm proud of it, I'm gonna stick with it. Anyways, Aussie, Oh yeah, he got a redo for that, by the way, because the fishbone just always seems to lag on everyone. So he's now onto the butterfly spin. He actually failed this obstacle just like an Epic and Kyle, but not today. The spider climb was always brutal to begin with, so not the actual butterflies. So, anyways, Aussie is gonna be facing the right on his screen, and now, oh, huge recovery in the vine climb, but he's still gonna speed through and beat the buzzer with one of the fastest times, probably the fastest time. If not, I don't know, because I don't keep up with that, but Aussie has definitely earned it. Jolly good show. This is where we stand. Out of 110 who attempted the first stage, only 21 could beat it. But that means that we have officially surpassed the record of 15 clears back in Tournament 8, which that alone is an accomplishment. 9 newcomers, 5 regulars, 5 veterans, and 2 grand champions. Let's see what y'all got in your tanks. Stage 2 presents itself as a brand new, bright, and sexy aesthetic look. As for the obstacles, it consists of 7, either built to be killers or simply a time waster, which is mainly the last one, but we'll get to that later. First up tonight, they'll swing and ride on the new chain reaction. Stay on the first chain and time your transfer to the second. It's easy once you get the hang of it. Haha, I'm so unpunny. Up next is the triple salmon ladder, which is basically the double salmon ladder from tournaments 9 and 10, but it's triple, so you have extra jumps. Yay! Still need to time them correctly. Up next is the ring hunter. Only one person has failed this. That was Eat Ragu last tournament when it was in stage 3, but only on the dismount. So hopefully someone will get a revenge on it tonight. Up next is the wingnut row. 3 wingnuts with huge ass gaps that you also need to time correctly. Up next is the flipper tank. I ran out of a lot of ideas for this position, but I luckily thought of 2 flippers and a balance tank. I'm so smart, am I right? Now onto the metal spin, which we haven't seen since Tournament 9. It's been remodeled quite a bit. And finally, it's the backstream, which you basically go underwater and swim through a maze. The time limit on the clock will be 90 seconds. We have a higher chance of a new Brave Warrior possibly reaching the final stage with 21 running this stage. So it's time to game on. Right, let's hop into the action with our first competitor, Kenji Takahashi. Also, if you couldn't tell, joining us tonight will be...
AnEpikReshiram. Hey guys, I don't know why I was chosen to be here, honestly.
Pretty much just for old time's sake.
Fair enough.
You haven't been with us since Tournament 9 in a non-existent booth. Anyways, here goes Kenji. 90 seconds on the clock. Oh. Oof.
There he goes.
Well, he's out immediately. Bad looking good try.
The legendary DacTracked.
Is that how you pronounce it? Because
I think that's how you pronounce it, honestly. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. But...
Well, when he ran stage 1 in the fast forward, I pronounced him DacTracked because that's the closest I got to pronouncing it somewhat okay.
I'm pretty sure it was like a mixture of the words Dak, Snake, Onesie, so I have no... Oh, there he goes.
Oh, that makes sense. But he's out. And he knew that would happen, but... Well...
Oh, that's
just a loss of faith. And the blue fire, it has gone wild.
Well,
we're on to kylerderousseau.
He's actually a pretty good competitor.
He's competed on American Adrenaline Warrior before.
Before I canceled it, because...
Oh my goodness. Free in a row. Failing the transition. This
is not a good start. When you put me in here, I honestly was expecting like
Insert
At least someone getting to the salmon ladder by now.
True. Insert the big sad meme here.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to Rico Momoy. Still don't know how to pronounce that last name, but here she goes.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah, one of the...
Oh, there we go. Somebody makes the transition.
Alright. She times it nicely onto triple salmon ladder. Alright, she's speeding up it pretty decently.
Alright.
Up the final rung, now she heads into Ring Hunter. Only one person has faced this last tournament.
And that was the almighty Regular. but she makes it.
Don't mix that up with Almighty E.
No,
onto Rico, right. Onto the wingnut row. She barely catches a second.
She's getting a good bit of swing.
She is. On to the final one now. Don't screw up the transition. It could be a little tricky with the angle, but she got it. About 35 seconds left as she attempts the flipper tank. She takes a double bounce of the tank, making sure she keeps her balance.
I don't like the sideways technique. I didn't really like it, but she made it work.
Then again, you choose the sideways technique on the rolling boulders.
Oh, shut up.
Anyways, Rico. Alright, she's past the middle spin, slowly but surely, headed into the backstream with 10 seconds left. She may want to pick up the pace, but at this point, it looks like she's going to make it in time regardless.
Yeah.
Yes, she does!
We have a clear.
With exactly 3 seconds remaining.
And in the words of It's a Mary, we have a third stage.
Anyways, on to fast forward because, well, with 21 clears, you know, you have to put a fast forward somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yuriko Kasamatsu clears with...
How many ults did you let complete? I want to know.
I lost count right now.
Oh, FrostyMantle.
Yeah, Frosty, a U.S. representative, and she had good... she had a good pace on chain reaction. I don't know where I was going with that. But she's out, unfortunately. And then Bacon Man Jones 1, who
does that
choked off the last rung unexpectedly. And then with a huge major recovery, I am haunting thee, who still has never told us who or what he's actually freaking haunting. So I'll just call him that as his nickname. But he clears with the fastest time so far with 10.9 seconds. Not bad, my dude. Alright.
Next up is Power Jaden. He has a lot of potential, I can definitely tell.
Well, duh, because he's won Roblox Ninja Warrior Rising a ton of times, I believe. And
he's really good when he does Oot, which is Halen F's comp. Then you should check it out. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
There you go, Kalen. I advertised your thing. Aren't you happy now?
Anyways, yeah, free advertising. Anyways, he's the last newcomer. Let's see if he can make up for all the others who have fallen. No, he can't.
There he goes.
Jumps off a bit too early. That's gonna suck.
Next up is RobloxGamerPlayz7. This used to be his main, but then it got deleted.
Roblox Gamer, despite being inactive lately, he's actually proven to be pretty consistent on other courses that I can't really think of right now. He's now onto a triple salmon ladder, and about 75 seconds left. Alright. Moderate pace. He's keeping it cautious. Jumping to the second ring, he tried to jump it straight forward and then immediately sideways. I guess that's one smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Heading into wingnut row. He's got plenty of time left, so nothing to argue.
He can certainly do it. He can certainly do it, but could the time catch up to him? I don't think it will.
Well, he's starting to go slow on the last one. There he goes. He swung off. Now into Flipper Tank. Fairly easy obstacle. Again, I ran out of so many ideas for this position, so
Yeah.
don't judge. He heads into a metal spin. An obstacle we haven't seen since Tournament 9 has definitely evolved. You definitely want to take it slow, but not too slow to where you're going to time out. He slides down into the backstream, and here he goes. He's now racing against the clock. And, oh, he slips up a bit, but it won't matter, because he clears at 3.6 seconds. Nice job to Roblox Gamer. My god, this commentary is weird.
Alright.
Alright, Zakadu 2010 is up next. And remember in Tournament 10 where he made a competitor profile and thought that he had potential to clear? Well, it took him at least three tournaments after three tournaments after that to finally get to this point in stage 2.
I mean, hey, at least he can say he cleared. He make it did past the first go.
Yeah, I was having a math error there. Oof. And he misses the second set. Yeah.
Is that a first salmon fail?
That's a first salmon ladder fail, unfortunately, for Zakadu.
Damn, that's rough.
If you jump off too early, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Anyways, now into Fortunate Easy OP09, who despite his very extremely early fail last tournament has already proven to be a potential competitor in the community, so yay for him. Let's see how he attempts the chain reaction. It looks like he's got a good position. No! Oh! Fort is down.
That's surprising.
He was a bit shocked about that. Now into Jagon11, who kind of like Zakadu. Well, actually, I think Zakadu failed pretty early in Tournament 10, but Jagon made it super close in Tournament 10, where he just, for some bizarre reason, just walked off the resting bar near the last obstacle.
Oh yeah,
but now he sees himself in the second stage, so Jagon has something to prove tonight. Onto the triple salmon ladder, and he just jumps right into there, no hesitation. Alright, last rung. Can Jagon do it? He heads into Ring Hunter. Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he just messed up his footing a bit, and that costed him. Now we head on to the AnnoyedDude, another Canadian rep.
And wait, you're telling me he's not an alt?
No, of course not. Well, I mean, he was known as somebody else before he changed his name to the AnnoyedDude, but I have literally no memory of it.
Alright.
But, Annoyed is out. A lot of people are failing that transition.
Jeez.
It was still a valued effort, dude, and you deserved to grab a ticket to stage 2 this time. It just wasn't meant to be. Bad luck and good try. Anyways, on to J-Man Sarge Pretty Free.
When I was watching the episode, J-Man clearing, it actually really surprised me, since, like, he hasn't been in the... It's like he... Oh, I'm blanking out, give me a second.
Yeah. J-Man was very promising in the past, though. In fact, he even reached for... Oh, the second rope is stuck, but he's got it. He pulls through. Yeah, in tournaments 9 and 10, he's had a bit more success than John Sheep, who will be running later. Which is quite surprising, because, again, like you said, J-Man isn't very active like he used to be. But, yeah, he's halfway through the Ring Hunter, though. He's showing he's still got skill.
Anyways, as I was saying, it's like... J-Man went on a huge hiatus. He's not very active in the community, and just seeing him come back and like actually doing good, it surprised me.
He competed in NWoR 21 too, didn't he?
I'm not sure about
it. Was either 20. It was either 20 or 21.
All right.
It may have been a bonus run, but I don't know. Anyways, we're focusing on J-Man through beating Wingnut Row, and he's done it. Now into Flipper Tank. No one has failed it because it's easy as frick.
He's running low on time though. Could that
and they want her? Oh!
Oh!
No!
That's the first metal spin fail.
J-Man! He doesn't even jump onto it. He walks off. Well, as you can see back there, that was a really weird pause from the second chain, but once he got to the metal spin, either he knew he was running out of time and just decided to rush it or something like that and just ended up walking off. Not good at all.
Here's John T. I really want him to do good. It's like me and him are actually really close friends, and
John is a pretty nice guy in real life and a very talented Ninja Warrior competitor.
Sadly, he hasn't been able to show it very much. So
yeah,
could this be his like last big breakout tournament? Because quit.
It already has, dude. I mean, John has failed the first obstacle twice in the second era already, and now look at him. He's already reached for winged out row. So does that answer your question?
I mean, yeah. Oh, jeez, he's going fast. Could this be on pace for the fastest time?
He's trying, maybe, but he's really overpowering the wing nuts. I'm surprising he's hanging on there. He only takes 2 swings.
That's impressive.
John, oh my goodness, he's now headed into...
Where did he get the speed? I never saw it in him.
Well, apparently he's trained a lot, knowing that it's the last tournament, so he really wants to prove something here. I don't know why I keep repeating myself with that word, but it's true, though. Come on. John has got literally 25 seconds left, and he's just now taking on the last obstacle. He's racing through the backstream.
I think this is the fastest time. Yeah, this is going to be the fastest time.
Yes, it is. 17.9.
That's impressive.
John
Congrats to John.
He's reaching a third stage for the second time. Yeah.
And there is Kairu who graduates, I think. What's that, Kairu?
I don't know if your mic just cut out and you just said Iru instead of Kairu, but whatever.
Yeah, I meant to say Kairu.
Anyways, yeah, John has just had amazing pace throughout this entire course. I don't remember if he had only 1 slip up on the triple salmon ladder, but that wasn't enough to stop him. We had an interview with him earlier. Well, cheers for John, but we must now move on to Gman992421, who has already become one of the most experienced competitors, especially since the beginning of the second era. He's cleared in state tournaments 11 and 13.
Yeah.
And made it to stage 3 once, and became the last man standing.
And like John, I'm really close with G-Man, so I want him to do good.
He's also he's also like one of the only clears in this stage. Oh, he slips up to be involved in a racing community, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it did the same thing like what's his face from earlier who slipped off the last sledge. I don't remember.
I mean,
yeah. Anyways,
clever.
Here's KleverNinjaz. He's making his second time to the second stage. Now, hopefully he can get revenge on the salmon ladder, because he completely screwed it up. Like, it's like the salmon ladder trolled him in Tournament 11, and he just got nowhere. It just bounced off the first ledge. But, he needs to beat the chain reaction first. That's been a killer tonight, and he does it. Alright, Kyle. You're on a good pace. Just don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not looking like anything like John's pace, but still good.
Oh, no!
That's surprising. He
slips off the first ring. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Well, apparently he knew it would happen, but...
Oh, next up is... Okay.
Alright, well, And Epic, this is gonna be the last run you get to commentate on because
Before I run, I'm a little bit nervous.
Alright. Here's Filipino representative DacTracked. Alright, let's see how he does. Just beat the chain reaction, please. Thank you.
There we go.
Alright, Dak is now moving on to Triple Salmon Ladder. He failed the metal spin last time he reached stage 2 in Tournament 9. Can he get his revenge tonight? He's already through Triple Salmon Ladder, but he's got the Ring Hunter to deal with. This has been a killer too.
Oh my god!
Dak is out!
What happened? That's a shock.
Just undershot.
Good try to Dak.
Well, thanks for co-commentating with me, dude, and good luck out there.
Alright, thanks.
And as for Dak, unfortunately, he ends up pulling the same mistake as Powered Jaden, releasing the first ring a bit too early, and that costed him. But now he must move on to the Grand Champion, starting with an AnEpikReshiram, just kidding, AnEpikReshiram, who is making his 8th appearance, so that's pretty impressive. Now you better stay cautious on the chain reaction, dude, it's taking out so many. What? No way. No way. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know what happened. Get a zoom up on that, please. Okay, I think his position was just a bit off, and that caused him to, you know, fly the other way instead of the direction he wanted and ended up splashing. So, rest in peace and Epic, but it was nice to have you compete for all these years. Anyways, on to Aussie Bro now, the very last runner of the night. He's a Qatar rep, which I forgot to extend the flag duration for. Apparently he did not notice the lamps lit up, so he technically wasted 8 seconds. Or hopefully that won't hurt his time, especially since he always tends to aim for the fastest time, which, by the way, that's currently held by John Sheep. So Aussie's gonna have to pick up the pace now. Oh, okay, that really hurt his time. But regardless, he can go as fast as he wants because this is technically a speed stage right here. But he's rushing Ring Hunter, still works out for him. He now approaches the Wingnut Row. NWoR Speed Demon right here. He's showing... No! Aussie! I don't know what happened, so I need to see a replay of that. Maybe he jumped too early, either that, or as it seems to look right there, he just got very poor distance. Before we wrap up, let's check out the overall ninja killers in both stages. Now, the floating steps actually took out 23 out of 110, and 1 failure extra than the fishbone, which took out 22. Then in stage 2, the chain reaction took out 7 out of 21, which isn't really that shocking. So stay tuned for the series finale next episode, because it's something you don't want to miss, and it could turn out miserable or fantastic. Only time will tell. But for now, peace out.